I'm Eileen Gallagher. I'm the Chair of Trustees for LGB Alliance. The most important role of the board is to ensure that the organisation is run properly, legally and within all the rules of the Charity Commission. So that's our formal role, but our informal role is to support the management team, and especially the Chief Executive, Kate Barker. I speak to Kate maybe once every couple of days. We discuss issues, priorities, ideas. One of the most important things is that there's a very good personal relationship as well, so that we can talk openly and in a friendly manner and get things sorted out. I think it's a complete nonsense to say that LGB Alliance and the people within the Alliance are anti-trans. I wouldn't socialise or mix with anyone who's anti-trans. Believe me, I'd be the first person to stand up for a trans person if I saw them being in any way harassed or losing their rights. But the fact of the matter is, trans issues are different from lesbian issues. Same sex is different from gender ideology. And it's important that we recognise that there's times when we work together and we walk under the same banner, and there's other times when we've got different priorities. And I think that the idea that a lesbian can't have a lesbian dating club for lesbians and female bodies only, when there's a disagreement within the LGBTQI organisation about that, it shows there can be clashes of rights, there can be clashes of ideas. And it's really important that there remains an organisation that stands up for same-sex attracted people. And that's what the LGB Alliance is. The problem with Stonewall and other organisations that are like them, they don't want to debate these conflicts. We're the organisation that says, please come and debate with us. Please have a reasonable conversation. To debate is not to hate. No one in the LGB Alliance thinks that trans people shouldn't exist, or, I mean, it's crazy what some of trans people's own organisations are telling young trans people, that there's people out there who hate them and they want them dead, when this is just nonsense. And certainly there'd be no room for anyone in the Alliance that was anti-trans. I was invited to the Scottish launch of LGB Alliance just as a friend of Kate Harris, and I went along. And I wasn't intending to get involved with the Alliance in any particular way. And then I met a young lady called Sinead Watson, and I heard her story at first hand. Sinead's a detransitioner. But the story that she told me was just so heartbreaking and tragic, and also was really horribly common. And I just couldn't hardly believe this was happening, and I thought, I can't stand back, I have to get involved. And so that was the issue that brought me into the Alliance. The main thing that the LGB Alliance does in plain language is we support lesbian, gays and bisexual people. So the support comes in many different ways. Sometimes it's a political support, lobbying support, if there's damaging legislation, and we certainly, with the Gender Recognition Act and self-ID in Scotland is a good example, where we really had to get involved. We're also trying a more kind of, casual approach of getting lesbians and gay and bisexual people together in workplaces and at universities and at colleges. I think there is a crisis in the same-sex attracted community, because I really don't think they have got the networks and the support and the fun even that they had in the past. And we support these people to meet with each other and to just help enjoy themselves. I mean, one of the things that we did at the conference is have a disco at the end of it. And it's amazing how many people said, we just haven't had that much fun for a long time. We can actually do what we used to do as same-sex attracted people, lesbians and gays and bis, just have a dance and a chat. And so I think bringing these kind of social networks back in to help people to enjoy and be proud of what they are, be proud of being gay, being proud of being a lesbian is great fun. It certainly was for me. And we just wanted to bring some of that joy back, and a lot of that's been missing lately. I was quite keen that early on we would start formalising the management group, and that would mean employing for the first time, first of all, an administrator, and secondly, a managing director or chief executive. Now, of course, that meant getting money in and asking our supporters for money, and it's fair to say that the vast majority of the money that we get as a charity is from small donators. Who give us, I think it's an average of £5, £7, £10 a month. Recently, we've been asking people if they would actually give us money as regularly as standing orders, because that means we can plan ahead. And of course, if you've got salaries, you've got to make sure you can cover those salaries.